Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Jai Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Shri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakati Sadma. Shri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakati Sadma. Pando mui savadhana mate. Bando mui savadhana. Bando mui savadhana mate. Bando mui savadhana. Jahar prasade bhai e bhavatoriya jai. Jahar prasade bhai e bhavatoriya. Krishna prapti hoy jahan hoite. Krishna prapti hoy jahan. Krishna prapti hoy jahan hoite. Krishna prapti hoy jahan. Guru Mukha Padma Vakya Chitete Koriya Yakya. Guru Mukha Padma Vakya Chitete Koriya Yakya. Arana Koriyo Mane Asha. Arana Koriyo Mane. Arana Koriyo Mane Asha. Arana Koriyo Mane. Shri Guru Charane Rati Eishe Utama Gati. Shri Guru Charane Rati Eishe Utama Gati. Je prasade pure sarva asha. Je prasade pure sarva. Je prasade pure sarva asha. Je prasade pure sarva. चक्षुदान दिलो जय जन्मे जन्मे प्रभु से. चक्षुदान दिलो जय. चक्षुदान दिलो जय जन्मे जन्मे प्रभु से. चक्षुदान दिलो जय जन्मे जन्मे. दिव्य ज्ञान हृदय प्रकाशितो. दिव्य ज्ञान हृदय प्रकाशितो. दिव्य ज्ञान हृदय प्रकाशितो. दिव्य ज्ञान हृदय प्रेमा भक्ति जहाँ होते अविद्या विनश्यति. प्रेमा भक्ति जहाँ होते प्रेमा भक्ति जहाँ होते अविद्या विनश्यति. प्रेमा भक्ति जहाँ होते अविद्या Vede गाय जहर चरितो, Vede गाय जहर चरितो, Vede गाय जहर चरितो, Vede गाय जहर चरितो। श्री गुरु करुणा सिंधु अधम जनर बंधु, श्री गुरु करुणा सिंधु, श्री गुरु करुणा सिंधु अधम जनर बंधु, श्री गुरु करुणा सिंधु। लोकनाथ लोकेरा जीवाना, लोकनाथ लोकेरा जीवाना, लोकनाथ लोकेरा जीवाना, लोकनाथ लोकेरा जीवाना। आह प्रभु करो दया, देहो मोरे पद छाया। आह प्रभु करो दया, देहो मोरे पद। आह प्रभु करो दया, देहो मोरे पद छाया। आह प्रभु करो दया, देहो मोरे। ये बेयास गुशु त्रिभुवाना, ये बेयास गुशु त्रिभुवाना, ये बेयास गुशु त्रिभुवाना, ये बेयास गुशु त्रिभुवाना। जय प्रभुपदा, जय प्रभुपदा, जय प्रभुपदा, श्रील प्रभुपदा, जय प्रभुपदा, जय प्रभुपाद, 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद, जय जय प्रभुपाद। नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले, श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांतो स्वामी निति नामिने नमः। विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले, श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी नितिना। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे, निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे, निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशता। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद, श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद, गौर भक्त। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद, श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। एवरीबॉडी हरे श्री कृष्ण प्रभु नित्यानंद, श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. श्री नाम संकीर्तन की जय, श्री प्रभुपाद की जय, निताय गो प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल। जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य स्तोत्र श्री श्रीमद His Divine Grace Abhay Charanar Vrind Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada की, अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की, नामाचार्य श्रीला हरिदास ठाकुर की, प्रेम से कहो जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधार श्रीवास आदि गौर भक्त वृंद की, श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड श्री गिरि गोवर्धन की, श्री वृंदावन धाम की, श्री नवदीप मायापुर धाम की, पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र श्री जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की, गंगा माई की, जमुना भाई की, भक्ति देवी की, तुलसी महारानी की, कलयुग पावन श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन की, बृहत मृदंग ट्रांसीडेंटल बुक डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन की, ट्रांसीडेंटल प्रसादम डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन की, श्री महाशिवरात्रि महामहोत्सव की, निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे। ओ ग्लोरियस assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. O glorious assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. O glorious assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. O glories, O glories, O glories to Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga. O glories to Srila Prabhupada. Great translation? No, Gus, thank you.
The lotus feet of our spiritual master are the only way by which we can attain pure devotional service. I bow to his lotus feet with great awe and reverence. By his grace, one can cross the ocean of material suffering and obtain the mercy of Krishna. My only wish is to have my consciences purified by the words emanating from his lotus mouth. Attachment to his lotus feet is the perfection that fulfills all desires. He opened my darkened eyes and fills my heart with transcendental knowledge. He is my Lord birth after birth. From him ecstatic prema emanates. By him ignorance is destroyed. The Vedic scriptures sing of his character. Our spiritual master is the ocean of mercy, the friend of the poor, and the Lord and master of the devotees. O Master, be merciful unto me. Give me the shade of your lotus feet. Your fame is spread all over the three worlds. Jai Srila Prabhupada.
Hare Krishna. So we welcome you all to our Sunday Feast program. It is a very special Sunday Feast program. We are VIPs. Very important person. And today we are going to speak about a truly VIP person. And his name is Lord Shiva. Everybody knows Lord Shiva? Lord Shiva, today we are celebrating Mahashivratri. Actually, it is an appearance day of Lord Shiva in this material world. So today we will of course discuss Bhagavad-Gita, but mostly we will be talking about Lord Shiva. Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jai Radha Madhava Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jai Radha Madhava Jana Vallabha Girivardhari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yashodanandana Braja Jamuna Tira Vanachari Jamuna Tira Jamuna Tira Vanachari Jamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yashodanandana Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yashodanandana Braja Jana Jamuna Tira Vanachari Jamuna Tira Jamuna Tira Vanachari Jamuna Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Shri Harinam Sankirtan ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Nitai Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bol. Did you get those 3 pictures in Lira? No, I haven't done it. You do it. Show it later on. Yeah. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So today we are reading from Bhagavad-Gita, chapter 2, verse 71. Please repeat after me. Vihaya Kaman Yaha Sarvan Vihaya Kaman Yaha Sarvan Pumams Charati Nishpriha Pumams Charati Nishpriha Nirmamo Nirahankara Nirmamo Nirahankara Sa Shantim Adhigacchati Shantim Adhigacchati Vihaya Kamanyah Sarvam Pumams Charati Nispriha Nirmamo Nirahankara Sashantim Adhigacchati Vihaya Kamanyah Sarvan Pumams Charati Nispriha Nirmamo Nirahankara Sashantim Adhigacchati Vihaya Kamanyah Sarvan Pumams Charati Nispriha Nirmamo nirahankara Sashanti madhigacchati. Anybody like to repeat? Vihaya kamanyah sarvan Pumams charati Nirmamo nirahankara Sashanti madhigacchati. Vihaya kamanyah sarvan Pumams charati nispriha Nirmamo nirahankara Sashanti madhigacchati. Vihaya kamanyah sarvan Pumams charati nishpriha Nirmamo nirahankara Sashanti madhigacchati. Word by word translation. Vihaya, giving up. Kaman, material desires for sense gratification. Yaha, who. Sarvan, all. Puman, a person. Charati, lives. Nishpriha, desireless. Nirmamaha, without a sense of proprietorship. Nirahankara, without false ego. Saha, he. Shantim, perfect peace. Adhigacchati, attains. Translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada. A person who has given up all desires for sense gratification, who lives free from desires, who has given up all sense of proprietorship, and is devoid of false ego, he alone can attain real peace. Please repeat after me. A person who has given up all desires for sense gratification, who lives free from desires, who has given up all sense of proprietorship and is devoid of false ego, he alone can attain real peace. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. To become desireless means not to desire anything for sense gratification. In other words, desire for becoming Krishna conscious is actually desirelessness. It's a very important sentence. In other words, desire for becoming Krishna conscious is actually desirelessness. To understand one's actual position as the eternal servitor of Krishna, without falsely claiming this material body to be oneself, and without falsely claiming proprietorship over anything in the world, is the perfect stage of Krishna consciousness. One who is situated in this perfect stage knows that because Krishna is the proprietor of everything, everything must be used for the satisfaction of Krishna. Arjuna did not want to fight for his own sense satisfaction, but when he became fully Krishna conscious, he fought because Krishna wanted him to fight. For himself, there was no desire to fight, but for Krishna, the same Arjuna fought to his best ability. Real desirelessness is desire for the satisfaction of Krishna, not an artificial attempt to abolish desires. The living entity cannot be desireless or senseless. but he does have to change the quality of the desires. A materially desireless person certainly knows that everything belongs to Krishna. Isavashyam idam sarvam, and therefore he does not falsely claim proprietorship over anything. This transcendental knowledge is based on self-realization, namely knowing perfectly well that every living entity is an eternal part and parcel of Krishna in spiritual identity, and that the eternal position of the living entity is therefore never on the level of Krishna or greater than him. This understanding of Krishna consciousness is the basic principle of real peace. Hare Krishna. Srinu Prabhu, you can just get the picture of Lord Shiva on the, Shiva in a meditation pose. You can just go to images.google.com and type Lord Shiva ISKCON, and then you'll get some pictures there. We'll do the Mangalacharan now. Om Gyantimirandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yutapadakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajata Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Vishakhanvitamscha. He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute. Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shrivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. Hare Krishna. So, once again, welcome everyone to a very auspicious day of Mahashivratri. Today is the appearance of Lord Shiva. So, the topic of Lord Shiva, it is as vast as the topics of discussing Krishna Katha. So today we're going to delve into some drops of the ocean of Lord Shiva's glories. Some few drops. He has unlimited ocean. Just we'll take some couple of drops. And we'll try to get into the tattva of Lord Shiva. So probably not this one, but the one picture where Lord Shiva is just meditating. If you can just take that picture. So before that, we're going to talk from Bhagavad-Gita, chapter 2, chapter 2, and today we are discussing this shloka 71. Today's shloka, the translation is, a person who has given up all desires for sense gratification, who lives free from desires, who has given up all sense of proprietorship and is devoid of false ego, he alone can attain real peace. So this is the concluding shlokas of second chapter. The second chapter of Bhagavad-Gita is titled, The Contents of Gita Summarized. So many topics Krishna spoke in this chapter. In fact, this is one of the biggest chapter, in Bhagavad-Gita. Now, after hearing many of the Krishna's instruction in the second chapter, Arjuna is going to have many questions, and he's going to ask those questions from this chapter onwards. So next, practically, rest of the Bhagavad-Gita, it is some detailed answer by Krishna. I'm just going to ask about, what is the right way of performing action. Here, Krishna in the concluding parts of this chapter is talking about how to become really a peaceful person. How many of you want peace? Raise your hand. When I was a small boy, and everybody was saying, Om Shanti, peace. I said, is peace everywhere? There is no sound. Why you need peace? There may be a audio sound, absence of audio sound. There's a big commotion going in the heart and the mind. You might be right now, sitting here, but your mind may not be at peace. Is my car lights are switched on or not? Is my bank balance is the right place? So many anxieties are there, and there is always some anxiety or the other. So there is no real peace. But here Krishna says, how to get the real peace? So he says, a person who has given up all desires for sense gratification. Now last Sunday we talked about the material desires and spiritual desire. So material desire is for the desire for our own sense pleasure, for our own self. That is material desire. Spiritual desire is desire for the pleasure of Krishna. So spiritual desire and material desires. So here Krishna says, who has given up all desires for sense gratification and who lives free from desires. Now, is it possible to have no desires ever? Is it possible? You can go to the forest and sit down like this, no desire, just even go to the forest and sit like this is a desire. Get it? You cannot live without desires. Desire will always be there. So Prabhupada, he writes in the purport so beautifully. To become, when you say you want to be desireless, means there is no desire for one's own sense gratification. But you can have unlimited desires for the pleasure of Krishna. The gopis in Vrindavan, were they desireless? No. They're full of desires to please Krishna. Everything what they were doing is for the pleasure of Krishna. So Prabhupada writes in purport, the real desireless means there is no desire for one's own self, but for the desires to please Krishna. When our heart is full of desire just to please Krishna, there is a state of desirelessness. Is it clear? You can never have no material desires ever. It will always be there. But to become actual desirelessness means just the desires for the pleasure of Krishna. Then you are desireless. There is no desires in you. The next is, who has given up all sense of proprietorship and is devoid of false ego. This is very interconnected. Who has given up all sense of proprietorship. Prabhupada so beautifully writes in purport that those who are selfless person, a devotee who knows everything belongs to Krishna. Everything. Even my body belongs to Krishna. Even my ability to see is given by Krishna. Even my ability to speak is given by Krishna. My ability to think is given by Krishna. We do not own anything, not a single thing. Then how can we claim proprietorship over anything? A person who is self-realized, a transcendentally advanced person, he knows everything belongs to Krishna. Then he naturally gives up the sense of proprietorship. Says, nothing belongs to me, everything belongs to Krishna. So here Krishna says, who has given up all sense of proprietorship and is devoid of false ego. What is false ego and real ego? We discussed this a couple of times in our classes. Anybody remembers what is false ego and real ego? Ego means identity. So false identity and real identity. So our false identity is, I am the controller, I am the enjoyer. Once you claim proprietorship over anything, then the false ego comes, that I am the enjoyer, I am the controller. But once you have given up all sense of proprietorship, then actually you are very easily can situate in the real ego. What is the real ego? I am not the enjoyer. I am not the proprietor. It belongs to Krishna. And I am the servant of Krishna. I am not the controller, but rather I am the servant of Krishna. So these two are very interconnected. Then Krishna says, if you have achieved this stage, that you have no material desires and given up sense of proprietorship and false ego, he alone can attain real peace. He talks about real peace. If there is a real peace, there must be unreal peace also. What is unreal peace? Unreal peace is something, artificial arrangement for some time there seems to be, some peace. I give you a very crude example. This was, when I was young and we used to do some, very senseless comparison. A person who is fully intoxicated with the alcohol and he is like sitting and his senses are all dull. Is he in peace? Did you get my point? Have you seen any drunkard person in your life ever? completely intoxicated. In Mumbai, where I'm from, people used to drink. They fall down in gutter, and they're peaceful. Is that a real peace? Just a matter of time, So this is a very crude example. Then there are some other arrangements. You might have, the arrangement of a better housing facility or better transportation facility, or it feels like you're at peace. Somebody has got a big house, big car, big bank balance, and he's nicely watching TV in the house. He's relaxed. He's in real peace. Thank you, Prabhu. I'll give better class now. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Nick. Yeah. Hare Krishna. I was waiting for it. Sense of proprietorship. False ego. So there are some unreal peace out there. So the whole of this world, all these material arrangements that everybody is aspiring for, will give you unreal peace, artificial peace, but not the real peace. So real peace is when you are in harmony with Krishna. Krishna is the supreme. Everything belongs to Krishna. I am part and parcel of Krishna, and my duty is to serve Krishna. And all my desires are just there to please Krishna. Then you achieve the real peace. So today we are celebrating Mahashivratri, and Lord Shiva is the epitome of that example of real peace. We wanted to show a picture of, anyway, we can see this picture. Have you all seen Lord Shiva's form? Okay. So we can have this example of Lord Shiva. He's sitting. Where does he sit? Which place does his abode is? Mount Kailash. Yeah? Is it a big palace? So he just finds a open space. And then he finds a place, and then what does he do? Dhyan, meditation. So when there is meditation, what does he meditate on? Anybody remembers? We have all seen Shiva so many times. What does he meditate on? He meditates on Krishna or Vishnu, or Ishtadev is Ram. Always meditating on Ram. He has no house. He has a family. His wife is Parvati. He has 2 children. But he is very peaceful because he has no sense of proprietorship, no false ego. This is just the external of what Shiva's character is. Now we will go much deeper than what Shiva externally does. So, what exactly is Shiva's position? Those who are from Vedic background, in the past there has been fight over the debate, who is supreme? Is Lord Shiva is the supreme, or the Vishnu is supreme? Have you heard this before? Some Shiva Bhakta, they don't go to Vishnu temple. And some Vishnu Bhakta, they don't go to Shiva temple. They're both wrong. Because actually speaking, there is a complete harmony between Lord Shiva and Lord Vishnu. It's just because we do not know, tattva or the essence of Lord Shiva or the Lord Vishnu. So, rather than speculating who Lord Shiva is, we get Hare Krishna Prabhuji. So we take this one shloka from a beautiful prayers by Lord Brahma, where he describes who Lord Shiva is. So the shloka is Kshiram yathadadi vikara vishesha yogat sanjayate nahi tatha pritagasti heto yah shambhutamapi tatha samupaiti karyad govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami. Translation is, just as milk is transformed into curd by the action of acids, but yet the effect curd is neither same as nor different from its cause, viz. Milk. So I adore the primeval Lord Govinda, of whom the state of Shambhu is a transformation for the performance of the work of destruction. Did you all get this? No, I did it again. Just as a milk is transformed into curd by the action of acids. You all eat yogurt? How does the yogurt come from? It's milk. Without milk you can't make a yogurt. Yeah? So you put some culture, some acid or another form of yogurt. The whole milk becomes the yogurt. But yet the effect curd is neither same as nor different its cause, viz. Milk. So when a milk transforms into yogurt, are they same? They're different. Milk is different, yogurt is different. But they're still same because yogurt comes from milk. Yeah, so it is at the same time they are different, but they are same. So I adore the primeval Lord Govinda, of whom the state of Shambhu is the transformation. So Shambhu is a transformation of Govinda. So Lord Shiva, his source is Govinda or Vishnu. His tattva is still the same. Lord Shiva comes from Vishnu. And why is this transformation happens? For the performance of the work of destruction. So in this world, we always been taught this Trinity. Creation, maintenance and destruction. So Lord Brahma does creation. Lord Vishnu does the maintenance. And Lord Shiva does the destruction. And all these three activities, there are three modes assigned to them. Creation is done by the mode of passion. Maintenance is done by mode of goodness. And destruction is done by the mode of ignorance. So everyone is after passion. In this world, everybody is passionate. Some are attracted towards the goodness. And mostly, everybody, by choice or by circumstances, they are under the mode of ignorance. So Lord Shiva, to serve Krishna, he takes this job of destruction. In other words, he takes in charge of the mode of ignorance. And this is, as a service he does it. And for this service, though he comes from Vishnu, his tattva is same as Vishnu. So Vishnu is mode of goodness, but he takes the mode of ignorance. Now just to make it a little bit simpler, the Shambhu or Lord Shiva in this world, we call it Shiva, Shiva Tattva. And he is in charge of the mode of ignorance. But actually speaking, Lord Shiva, he is there in spiritual world also. Beyond this material world, in spiritual world, in Vaikuntha Loka, actually he has his own abode. And there he is known as Sadashiv. So at least understand from today's class these two terms, Sadashiv and Shiv. Sadashiv in spiritual world, it is beyond the three modes of material nature. We have put outside, this little chart of, three worlds. You'll see that one place, Lord Shiva is there, and that is Sadashiv. And that Sadashiv, when he comes to this material world, he becomes Lord Shiva, or Rudra, or Shambhu. And he takes the mode of ignorance, as a part of his service. Now, this is just the, where does Lord Shiva stand in terms of Vishnu? Does this make sense? Am I making sense to you? You understood the analogy of yogurt and milk? So Vishnu is milk, Shiva is yogurt. They are both powerful. In fact, Shiva is as powerful as Vishnu. They are both same, at the same time, they are not same. So Lord Shiva, as you say here, is completely desireless, no false ego, and is always meditating on Lord Ram. And Lord Shiva in our scripture is described as Vaishnavanam Yatha Shambho. That means Lord Shiva is the topmost devotee of Lord Vishnu. Remember this, Vaishnavanam Yatha Shambho. So in highest Vaishnav, the highest devotee of the Lord is Lord Shiva. So he is the Vaishnav, he is a devotee of the Lord. And he is, as a devotee, what is a topmost devotee? What are their desires? Just a few minutes back we talked about the desirelessness. But desirelessness means that actually you have the desire to please Krishna. So what are the desires of a Vaishnav or a devotee of the Lord? He has only two kinds of desires. And in fact, they are all together. The desire is to serve the Lord, please the Lord, serve and please the Lord and his devotees. That is his only desire. So Lord Shiva's desire is to please Lord and to please Lord's devotees. He's always looking forward to the opportunity. How can I please the Lord? How can I please the devotees of the Lord? He always looking for this opportunity, always. So, this is the desire of Lord Shiva. This is what, when he says, if somebody asks you, sir, what is your name? Then the next question is, what do you do? So we go to the Lord Shiva and says, sir, what is your name? He says, I am Lord Shiva. What do you do? What is the occupation of Lord Shiva? Lord Shiva's occupation is to please the Lord and his devotees. That is his occupation. Vaishnava means service. Lord's devotee, when you say I am a Lord's devotee, that means, what is your occupation? I want to serve the Lord and his devotees. That is his real occupation. His other occupation of jobs and business is to support that occupation, to serve the Lord and his devotees. So, the Lord Vishnu, he becomes so pleased with Lord Shiva that Lord Shiva, he is assigned a special service to start his own sampradaya of bhakti. And that sampradaya is called Rudra Sampradaya. Sometimes back we talked about, if you want to become a devotee of Vishnu, there are 4 sampradayas or 4 schools you can enroll into. So one school belongs to Lord Brahma, and his descendants. So we in ISKCON, we are Brahma Madhava Gaudiya Vaishnava Sampradaya. We are from the school of Lord Brahma. Lord Brahma, he gives knowledge to Narad. Narad gives knowledge to Vyas, to Madhvacharya, then so forth and so on. When it comes to Jagannath Goswami Maharaj, Bhakti Vinod Thakur, Gaur Krishnadas Babaji Maharaj, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, Srila Prabhupada, his disciples, and then us. So we are connected to Lord Brahma to learn about and practice bhakti under their direction. Then there is the school of Lakshmi. That sampradaya is also, that sampradaya is called Sri Sampradaya. And one of the prominent acharya is Ramanujacharya. So Lakshmi ji also, her school also gives bhakti. Then there is a Kumar Sampradaya. There are 4 Kumaras, the great devotees of the Lord. They have their own Sampradaya. And their prime Acharya is Nimbarka Swami. Then there is a Rudra Sampradaya. Krishna gives knowledge of bhakti to Lord Shiva. Then Lord Shiva, his descendants, they pass this knowledge to his disciplic succession. And in his Sampradaya, the Pramukh or the prime Acharya is Vishnu Swami. They are under the Rudra Sampradaya. So Lord Shiva, he actually wants to give bhakti of Lord Vishnu to everyone. So he was given this sampradaya, his own sampradaya, that anybody comes to you, that you give bhakti to them. This is what Shiva, is assigned duty. You give every living entity who comes to you, give him bhakti. But there is one problem with Lord Shiva. He is always meditating on Ram. And he's always very peaceful, very happy, always jolly. And when you are happy and somebody comes and asks you something, you easily give away, isn't it? When you're in good mood and a beggar comes, give me some pounds, you easily give away. But if you are angry or if you are not happy and somebody asks you something, hey, get away. He's not in a good mood. So Lord Shiva, he's always in transcendental happiness, relishing the pastimes of Lord Krishna, Lord Ram. He becomes always very happy. So there are people, those living entities, they take advantage of this mood of Lord Shiva. That anybody who comes to him and they ask something, Lord Shiva says, you want this? Yes, I want this. Okay, have it. Because in a good mood. So one of the name, because of this mood of Lord Shiva is that he is Ashutosh. He is very easily pleased. You just approach Lord Shiva and you ask something. He will rarely say no. In fact, there is nowhere in the history, where he has said no to anything anybody has asked to him. And because of that, many a times, so many people, they get into trouble, including Lord Shiva. Because Lord Shiva, he just gives away whatever you ask. So, the demons, they really take advantage of Lord Shiva. If you see all great demons, their first choice is Lord Shiva. Go to the Lord Shiva, do some tapasya. And Lord Shiva comes, what do you want? I want this. Okay, have it. But what does Lord Shiva's inner heart, what does actually he wants to give? He wants to give love of Krishna. That's what he wants to give. But rarely anybody comes to ask for that. Rarely. So there are some, devotees, or not demons. They simply approach Lord Shiva. The Lord Shiva, I take shelter of you. And you give me whatever you feel like giving. In fact, he said, I do not want anything. I just want to please you. Then Lord Shiva becomes so happy with that devotee. The Lord Shiva then gives him the bhakti, the love of God, love of Krishna, Ram to him. Anybody remembers any demon devotee of Lord Shiva? Ravan. Everybody knows it. What did Ravan ask Lord Shiva? He asked good health, material opulence, mystic power, great weapons, and that so nobody can defeat me. And this is just Ravan, but most of when somebody goes to Lord Shiva, what do they ask Lord Shiva? Sukh sampatti ave, kashta mite tanka. This Hindi, sorry, Sukh sampatti, I want wealth, and pleasure, and all the bodily destruction, bodily pain should go away. I want big house, I want progeny, I want children, nice children. This is what they ask. Mostly they ask material things. Now, if somebody goes to Lord Shiva, and for example, they're asking Lord Shiva, give me a nice house. And Lord Shiva says, yes, you can have, Buckingham Palace, go have it. But if you are intelligent, if Lord Shiva is giving you big house just like that means, but if you see Lord Shiva here in the picture, does he himself have a palace? He is able to give palace to everyone who comes to him. But he himself doesn't have a palace. Well, he can't give something which you don't have, no? That's the normal physics rule. He can't give something. So Lord Shiva, if he wants, he can have it. But he doesn't have a palace. That means he has something far more precious and superior things than just having a palace. And what is that far more superior thing than material possession? Love for God, love of Krishna. That's what he's enjoying. So, most of the people who go to Lord Shiva, if any of you are devotee of Lord Shiva, well done. But don't ask Shiva some material possession. Ask Lord Shiva, make me a devotee of Krishna. Or ask Lord Shiva, give me you think which is best for me. Then Lord Shiva will give you bhakti. Come. I'll get you. So there is many, in Bhagavatam there are so many stories where Lord Shiva, he gave bhakti to so many people. There's a story of Prachetas, the 100 brothers. They were doing, great austerity. And then Lord Shiva became so pleased with him. And he appeared in front of them and he said, I'm so pleased with you. And he instructed them how to become devotee of Vishnu. They become great devotees of Lord. So this is what we should ask Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva, give me the devotion to Krishna. And he can give you very easily. Why? Because he has his own sampradaya. Krishna has appointed him to give you bhakti. But rather we take, disadvantage of Lord Shiva's, good nature. So we are going to narrate some stories of Lord Shiva. So in the beginning we discussed that Lord Shiva, what does he like to do? To serve the Lord and his devotees. This picture, this is a picture of Lord Shiva facilitating the descent of Mother Ganga into the earth planet. So it so happened, it's a long story, but Ganga is a river and she is the foot wash of Lord Vamanadev. When Vamanadev, when he measured the whole earth, the 3 steps, his second step cracked open the shell of the universe. And a Garbhodak ocean's water washed the feet of Lord Vamanadev. And that became Ganga. And Lord's foot wash is very powerful, is as powerful as Lord. So that was captured by the demigods. And in the heavenly planets, Ganga, is being worshipped by the demigods. And they were having, so many, opulence because of the presence of Ganga. Later on years, there was this dynasty, forefathers of Lord Ramchandra, Maharaj Dilip and Sagar and all. It's a long story, I cannot tell the full story. One of their brother was killed and they wanted to liberate him. So they wanted Ganga on the earth. And so many generations they meditated and prayed for the Ganga to come. Finally, in that lineage called Maharaj Dilip, no? Huh? No, Brigu, the actual person who, Bhagirath. Yeah. So Bhagirath, he was finally managed to convince Ganga to come to the earth. So Ganga said, I will come on the earth. But my force is so powerful that once I descend on the earth, there might become a hole in the earth. And the earth might be displaced from its orbit. Earth will not be able to, sustain my force. So he said, I want to come, but I can't. So, and then Maharaj Bhagirath, he prayed to Lord Shiva, please, help us, there's a deadlock here. She wants to come, but she can't come, but we want her. What do we do? So then Lord Shiva said, okay, whenever there is a difficulty, Lord Shiva comes to the rescue. So Lord Shiva, she said, Ganga, you can come on the earth and you can first descend on my hair, or we call it jata, or the locks on the hair. So Mother Ganga first descends onto the head of Lord Shiva, and then slowly she trickles down, slowly, in a small stream, then a big stream. Then it takes the form of the actual river. So the Ganga, if you see, if you go to the Himalayas, there's a Gomukh, and there is a Gangotri deep inside Himalayas. That's where she is emerging. But actually she is coming from the jata, or the locks of Lord Shiva. So if it was not for Lord Shiva, we would not have Ganga in this world. Ganga is so pavitra, so purifying. Anybody has taken a bath in Ganga? Raise your hand if you've taken a bath in Ganga. Yeah, raise one. Okay, you have one. Anybody else? Two. Anybody else? Three. Four. If you've not taken bath in Ganga, then you must make an arrangement at least once in your life. Go to Ganga and take a bath. Ganga starts right from the Himalayas. There are certain sadhus, they live in Himalayas, very near to Gangotri. It's freezing cold, minus 30, 40, 60, I do not know how much minus. And they have no clothes, just like Lord Shiva, just very minimal clothes. And they take bath every day. There are some YouTube videos, you can say yogis taking bath in Ganga. Just taking videos, you'll shiver. And then, she comes down to Rishikesh, then, all the way to Mayapur, and then she merges into the ocean. So, at the end of the class, we're going to talk one very beautiful story of Mayapur related to Ganga. So, please remind me if I don't tell that story. So, Lord Shiva, he always wants to help the devotees of the Lord. So, because of Lord Shiva, we have Ganga on our earth. Then there is a, put the picture of Lord Shiva drinking the poison. So it so happened, long time back, there's there was a truce between the demons and the demigods. So we keep fighting all the time, okay? And we unnecessarily lose our energy. Let's come together, cooperate with each other, so we can live very nicely and peacefully. And there is one project, what project? That we are being told, in fact it was told by Vishnu only, that there's a Garbhodak ocean is there. And that ocean, if you churn, so many wonderful things will come out from the Garbhodak ocean. So, okay, Prabhuji said, Mataji, have anybody knows how to churn a yogurt? Nowadays we don't churn, no? We have lost that skill. Churning requires a rod, and it has got a stick. It requires a base, then you shoop, it churns. And when you churn, nice things come out. So when we churn the yogurt, the cream comes out on top. And that is the essence of the milk. We talked about milk, yogurt. Now yogurt comes the butter or the cream. From the cream or the butter comes the ghee. But from yogurt to take butter, it requires churning. It requires an effort. So this whole milk ocean है तो Garbhodak ocean. Milk ocean. It is, Kshir Sagar. Yeah, Kshir Sagar. It's the ocean of milk. And demigods and demons, they come together. Let's churn this milk ocean. So let's see how many wonderful things come out. So they got the Mandara mountain as the churning rod. And they got the Vasuki snake as the rope to churn that rod. And Lord Kurma, Krishna came as Lord Kurma to get the base where the rod can, stand. And they were churning and churning and churning. And as soon as they started churning, the first thing that came out was the poison. They were expecting some good things. But this impurity called poison came out. And demigods and demons, they were doing this work to share nice things. So this poison came out. And demon said, demigods, you take it. Demon says, no, you take it. This is poison. And nobody wanted to take this poison. And this poison is called halahal. This name of this poison is called halahal. The most intense form of poison, more deadlier than cyanide. So this poison, he says, this poison, not forget about drinking, just the fumes of this poison will destroy the entire creation. So somebody has to dispose this poison off. Who is going to do it? So they couldn't find anyone. So they approached Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva, we are in trouble. We have this poison. What do we do? Shiva said, I don't know what to do. He says, do something, otherwise everybody will be, in trouble. So Lord Shiva, because he's a Vaishnava, Vaishnava means paradukha dukhi. If he sees anybody else in trouble, then he feels that same trouble. So he goes to this bank of this ocean, and he took this whole poison, condensed it, and put it in these palms. And he drank the whole poison, and he drank it. The whole world was saved, from the effect of this poison. And Lord Shiva, because he's as powerful as Krishna, he just held the whole poison in his neck. He didn't let that poison go down in his stomach. And because of that poison's effect, his neck become bluish. This is the effect of a poison. I don't know anybody has seen the effect of a poison. It makes person blue. You're a nurse, probably you know. Snake bite, yeah, it becomes blue. Yeah, okay. So, he held the poison in his neck. And everybody said, "Oh, Shiva, you look so beautiful, blue neck." So he becomes so beautiful. They gave him a name, Nilakantha. Nila means blue, and Kantha means neck. So one of the Lord Shiva's very famous name is Nilakantha. The name was given because of his selfless service to the entire creation. He saved the whole creation, the whole universe, from the effect of this poison. How many of us are ready to take somebody else's trouble in our life? We do not want to take anybody else's trouble. Rather, we want our trouble, somebody else take away. Isn't it? But this is Lord Shiva. Somebody else's trouble, I will take it. So since then, that's why he's Vaishnavanam Yatha Shambho. It's the topmost Vaishnava. Vaishnava means I'll take everybody else's misery out. I'll make them happy. Now if you see this in this picture, I don't know if you can see it properly, there are some snakes and some scorpions and all. They are standing next to Lord Shiva. Now if you see Lord Shiva, he always has a snake around his neck. And he is all these scorpions and all these insects, poisonous insects. They're not crawling on his body. And he looks really, dangerous. We'll go to a person, who has a live snake on his, neck. Will you go next to him? If you just see somebody will just say, "Hey, snakes," everybody run away. But it's Shiva, he's a snake, just one, but quite a few snakes. And he has, scorpions and, all these deadly creatures crawling on his body. So Lord Shiva, we're going to mention is another quality. Because he's a Vaishnava and he is merciful to everyone. So all these creatures like snakes and scorpions and insects, these mosquitoes, ghosts, goblins, pishach, nobody wants them. Everybody wants to get rid of them. So they have no house, they have nowhere to live. There's no shelter for them. So Lord Shiva agrees that nobody is giving shelter to you, I will give you the shelter. So all these horrible creatures, they take shelter of Lord Shiva. So sometimes see the Lord Shiva, he resides in crematorium ground. Because all these ghostly people who cannot go to the next birth, Lord Shiva, takes them under their shelter. So when Lord Shiva was drinking this poison, the snakes and scorpions, this is, you take so much trouble for us, we'll take some share of this poison. We can't take all of that, we'll take some share of that poison. So these insects or scorpions and snakes, they took some part of that poison. So since that day, the snakes have poison, the scorpions have poison. Many of these poisonous insects, they took some portion of that poison as a thank you to Lord Shiva that you are looking after us so nicely. So Shiva, he gives shelter to everyone. So even a ghost comes to Lord Shiva, he says, nobody wants me, so come stay with me. So one of the Lord Shiva's famous name is Bhutanath. Have you heard this name? Bhuta means ghost and Nath means the master. He means master or the shelter giver to all the ghosts. So Lord Shiva is so merciful. We cannot even imagine how much compassion he has in his heart. And why is compassionate? Because he is Vaishnavanam Yatha Shambho. He is the topmost devotee of the Lord. So you should, when you go home, at least remember this one word, Vaishnavanam Yatha Shambho. He is very merciful, very compassionate. Okay, now let's talk about the family of Lord Shiva. Can you put the picture with Parvati? So Lord Shiva, he is always doing meditation. And Parvati, she is, residing with her. And he goes on meditation for months and years. Then after that, he comes into the external consciousness. Then what does the Parvati say immediately to her? Suppose Mataji, your husband, is doing meditation, or is, when it comes to consciousness, what will he do? Prabhuji, shopping is over. The bank balance is not right. Let's go shopping. This house, roof is leaking. So much complaints he will give. Parvati is not like that wife. Parvati, when he comes out of the meditation, he says, my Lord, what did you meditate on? Then Lord Shiva, he talks about Krishna, he talks about Ram, he talks about Narsimhadev, he talks about Vamandev. He tells all the beautiful katha or stories of Lord. And Parvati, she listens very carefully. My dear friend, this is the master key to a happy family life. Husband and wife together. Of course, you have to do all the family tasks. But you come together and narrate and hear the pastimes of Krishna together. That becomes the most happy family, joyous family. This is what Lord Shiva does. Look in this picture. Lord Shiva has provided all these nice saris and jewelries to Parvati. He does all his duties very nicely. Whatever Parvati wants, she gets it. But in their heart of heart, in their family life, what is their point of joy is to discuss the pastimes of Krishna. This is what Lord Shiva and Parvati does. Yesterday we had a Valentine's Day. How many people in this world on this Valentine's Day, generally male and female, they give each other a flower. How many of them discuss the pastimes of Krishna? Happy Valentine's Day. Do you know Krishna stole butter from Mother Yashoda? Let's discuss that today. So if you want to really celebrate Valentine's Day, you discuss Krishna's pastimes. This is the husband and wife should live, discussing the pastimes of Krishna. Then they have two beautiful children, Lord Ganesh and Kartikeya. Lord Ganesh, do you all know he is Vigna Harta. In Brahma Samhita, Lord Brahma says, Yadapad Pallava Yugam Vinidhaya Kumbha Dvandve Pranama Samayesha Ganadhiraja Vignan Vihantu Malamasya Jagatrayasya Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Yadapad Pallava Yugam Vinidhaya Kumbha. That Lord Ganesh is holding the 2 feet of Krishna. Somewhere he said 2 feet of Lord Narsimhadev so tightly on his head that he is kind of kumbha, he has like some mark on his head. If you see Lord Ganesha's head, there's a 2 mark here, like a bump. He's holding it so hard. And because of that, he's getting all his power to remove the obstacles of anybody who comes to him. So it's called Vigna Harta. If you have any trouble, you go to Lord Ganesh. And Lord Ganesh will remove that obstacle. But where does he get power from? from Nrsimhadev. And then Lord, Ganesh also, so many stories are there. One of the story that Seva service that Ganesh did was, he wrote the Mahabharata. He was a scribe of Mahabharata. And Bhagavad-Gita is the part of Mahabharata. So before Lord Ganesh agreed to take the scribe service of Mahabharata, he told Vyasdev was dictating and he is to write. So Ganesh said, I be a scribe, but I want you to not stop. If you stop dictating, then I will stop. The Vyasdev said, okay, But he said, I also have my condition. You don't write unless you have realized that knowledge. Whatever I am telling you, if you have no realization of that, then you should not write. So don't be just a mechanical writer. You should just hear from me, realize it, and then you write it. So this is their agreement. So Lord Ganesh, he's very intelligent, very wise. Where is his wisdom comes from? His wisdom comes from the knowledge of Bhagavad-Gita. Today morning I was hearing one class of Srila Prabhupada. He says, what is the Vedanta? What is the Veda means knowledge, and Anta, what is the final knowledge, or what is the conclusion of all the knowledge? That knowledge actually Prabhupada says is given in Bhagavad-Gita. And what is that knowledge? One shloka. Bahunam janmanamante jnanavam mam prapadyante vasudevam sarvamiti samahatma sudurlabha. So this is the end of knowledge. Bahunam janmanamante. After many, many births, jnanavam mam prapadyante. With knowledge, one worships Krishna, Vasudev. Vasudevam sarvamiti. That Vasudev is the supreme. Samahatma sudurlabha. But to find this kind of person who has accepted Vasudeva as the supreme is very rare. Sudurlabha. So Lord Ganesh, he realized that knowledge, that Vasudevam Sarvamiti. Then only he wrote. So Lord Ganesh is also a great Vaishnava. Then the other son of Lord Shiva, Kartikeya. Those who are from South India, they worship this Swamuka Murugan. Or what is his other name? Skandan. He is the son of Lord Shiva. And these demigods, they were always defeated by demons. So they wanted a great general in their army. So he took the role of a big general of demigods. So he is also serving the demigods as a military general. So this is the family of Lord Shiva. Now I'm going to tell you one story. It's getting a bit late, but I'm sure you will relish this story which I'm going to narrate you now. Once, if you see in this picture, Lord Shiva is narrating the pastimes of Krishna. So one day, Lord Shiva said that in Kali Yuga, Lord Gauranga is going to appear in this material world. And he is going to give the holy name to everyone and anyone without discrimination. Whether you are qualified or unqualified, whether you are sinful or pious, no matter who you are, if you simply come to Gauranga and spread your hands, he will give you the holy name, the love of God freely. And Mother Parvati said, is it so? To get this mercy of the Lord, the love of God, Lord Shiva said, this love is same as the love of Gopi has for Krishna. That Mahaprabhu, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is going to give it free of charge. No qualification, whether a sinful or a pious, doesn't matter. Whether a man or a woman, rich or a poor, doesn't matter. If you simply humble yourself to Lord Chaitanya, he's going to give you this love of God, the holy name, free of charge. Mother Parvati said, it cannot be true. To achieve this love, it takes millions and millions of lifetimes of pious activity. And when Krishna is finally pleased, he gives this love of God. It's very difficult to achieve. Says, no, Parvati, I tell you, Lord Chaitanya is going to give us free of charge. No qualification required. Not have to wait for millions of births. Is it really true? Yes, it's really true. Parvati said, I must go to this place. Which place is going to appear? It's going to appear in Navadip, in Mayapur. Where is this Navadip? I want to go there. And then Mother Parvati, she came along with to Lord Shiva and Parvati came to the place called Navadip. And then she came and worshipped this place. Now this is, Kali Yuga has not started. But Lord Shiva says, this is the place is going to appear. Really is going to appear. My Lord is so merciful. She becomes so, chalked up, with the, say, my Lord is so merciful. He's going to give the love of God free of charge. No qualification. So merciful. And then she sat down in meditation. And in fact, she took little dust and put it into the cement. Like ladies, they put vermilion on their head. Says, my Gauranga is going to come here. And she put the dust on her cement. This is called cement. So since that day, that place is kind of a small island. And that island is called now Simantadvip, because this is where Mother Parvati came. And she put the dust into her cement. And how many of you seen this temple in Mayapur? Mother Parvati in Simantadvip. No? I'm asking you all these questions and nobody is raising hand. That means we all have to go there. So someday, we should go to this place. One of my favorite places. In fact, when she went into meditation and then Lord Gauranga appeared to her. Said, Mother Parvati, you don't have to wait till I come. So it is since that day, Mother Parvati, she is still in Simantadvip, meditating on Gauranga. Beautiful. There's Jayapataka Maharaj is, wonderfully developed the temple there. She's in meditation, She has a jata, locks of hair, and she's meditating there. So this is Mother Parvati. Okay, I remembered one more story. Lord Shiva, he always wants to please Krishna's devotees. And Krishna's devotees, they like to go to the holy places. So Lord Shiva, he has taken up this service called Kshetrapal. So any holy place is there, Lord Shiva say, I'm going to sit there and protect that holy place. So if you go to any holy place, you'll see a Lord Shiva temple there. Because he's guarding that holy place. So in Vrindavan, there are quite a few Lord Shiva temple is there. In fact, in Nandagaon, where Lord Krishna was living with his mother and father, there's a Nandishwar Mahadev. And then there are Gopeshwar Mahadev, Chakaleshwar Mahadev, so many forms of Krishna. It is there. So, it is already 10 minutes past, but I'm going to tell you one more story, then I'll promise you I'll stop. Because Lord Shiva, he always wants to please Krishna's devotees. Now this story happened 500 years back. So we one Goswami called Sanatan Goswami. He is the disciple of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And he was doing his bhajan, his sadhana in Vrindavan. And, he, at one point, he made his residence in Vrindavan near Govardhan Hill. Near Govardhan Hill, there is a lake called Manasi Ganga. So he stayed there and he was doing his bhajan. And Lord Shiva temple was very nearby, called Chakaleshwar Mahadev. And Lord Shiva became so happy that, oh, Lord Chaitanya's great devotee is residing here and is doing his bhajan. He was so happy. But Lord Sanatana Goswami, every night, he could not sleep. Because there were so many mosquitoes. They were biting him. And it was disturbing his service, his bhajan. So he tolerated few days. He said, after maybe someday they'll go away. But then it becomes so, in India, sometimes some places are so infested with mosquitoes. There is no solution to it. So, he said, I think this place is not right for me, Sanatana Goswami said. I must go to some other place. So he said, tomorrow morning, I will leave this place. And Lord Shiva, he understood, this is what is decided. The Sanatana Goswami is going to leave this place tomorrow. He said, this is not good. It is rare to have devotees association. Lord Shiva wanted him to stay there. So he came into Lord Sanatana Goswami's dream. He said, Sanatan, please stay one more night. And I promise you, no mosquitoes will ever disturb you. If they disturb you, you can go. But stay one more night. No mosquitoes will disturb you. And after you're happy, then you please stay here. And then, Sanatana Goswami woke up. What is our dream? He said, Lord Shiva requested me. So he's decided to stay one more night. So Lord Shiva, as we understand, said all these poisonous insects and snakes and all, Lord Shiva ordered the king of mosquitoes. He knows who is the controller of the mosquitoes. He said, you can go all the places, but don't go anywhere near Sanatana Goswami. He's living in this cave. You don't go there. And the king and all the mosquitoes has to follow the order of Lord Shiva. So from that day on, not a single mosquito was found in this place. In fact, now you can go to the same place near Mansi Ganga near Govardhan. That place is there, and Lord Shiva's Chakaleshwar Mahadev temple is still there. There is no mosquito there anymore. And then Sanatana Goswami stayed many days there. He did his bhajan. So this is, Lord Shiva's stories are there from ages and ages and ages. But he's still, as we said, he's Vaishnavanam Yathashambho. He always wants to serve the Lord devotees. So, thank you all very much. Hare Krishna. Shri Prabhupada ki jai. Shri Bhole Shankar Mahadev ki jai. Nitai Gaur Premanande. Hari Hari Bol. Hare Krishna. Anybody has any questions or comment about Lord Shiva? One of you may just tell us, what did you learn today about Lord Shiva today, which you didn't know before? He's a great devotee of Lord Vishnu. Vaishnavanam Yatha Shambhu. Okay, so he's a great devotee of the Lord. What does Lord Shiva likes to do? What is his occupation? You all forgot? That is his occupation, to please the Lord and his devotees. And Lord Shiva, there is a Sadashiv and Shiv. Sadashiv stays in spiritual world, and Shivji stays in material world. And we discussed one analogy. Lord Shiva is as powerful as Lord Vishnu or Krishna. What is that analogy? Milk and a yogurt. They both look same, but they are different. Yeah, so this is one analogy. Anyway, thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So everybody stand up now, we'll do kirtan. And Lord Shiva, Shivji, he really likes to dance. You know, one of his famous dances is Tandav. When he wants to destroy something, you know, he likes to dance. But he also likes to dance in a kirtan. So today, everybody please sing very nicely and dance very nicely for the pleasure of Lord Shivji. Hare Krishna.
Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Pashtaya Bhutale Shrimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namane Shrimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namane Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pacharine Nivishesha Sunyavadi Pashyata Deshatarine Saraswati Devi Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadha Shiva Sari Gaura Bhaktavinda Jaya Shri Krishna Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadha Shiva Sari Gaura Bhaktavinda Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadha Shiva Sari Gaura Bhaktavinda Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Shiva Sari Gaura Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Rama 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 Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Hare Hare. Jaya Radha Gokula Nanda, Radha Gokula Nanda, Radha Gokula Nanda, Shri Radhe. Jaya Gauranitai, 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 Jaya Gauranitai. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Chila Prabhupada. Nitai Gora Haribo, 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 Nitai Gora Haribo, Nitai Gora Haribo, 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 Nitai Gora Haribo, Nitai Gora Haribo, 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 Nitai Gora Haribo, Nitai Gora Haribo, 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 Nitai Gora Haribo. Gora Pemerande, Hari Hari Bol, Shri Prabhupada Ki Jai.
Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahansa Parivajakacarya Stotar Shatashi Srimad His Divine Grace Abhay Charanar Vrinda Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Anant Koti Vaishnav Vrinda Ki Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki प्रेम से कहो जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड श्री गिरि गोवर्धन की श्री वृंदावन धाम की श्री नवदीप मायापुर धाम की पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र श्री जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की गंगा माई की जमुना माई की भक्ति देवी की तुलसी महारानी की कलियुग पावन श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन की बृहत मृदंग ट्रांसीडेंटल बुक डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन की ट्रांसीडेंटल प्रसादम डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन की निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे. All glories to assembled devotees. All glories to assembled devotees. All glories to assembled devotees. All glories, all glories, all glories to Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga. Shri Mahashivratri Mahamahotsav ki, Bole Shankar Mahadev ki, Nitai Gaur Premanande. Hare Krishna. Please Kamalika. She will sing, Prabhu. She will sing nursing prayers. She is here. Kamalika, want to sing?
Namaste Narasimhaya. Praladadadaine. Hiranyakashipurvakshaha. Shilatankanakalaye. Ito Narsimha Parato Narsimha. Yeto yeto yami tato Narsimha. Bahe Narsimha Hridaye Narsimha. Narasimhamadin Shararam Prapadye. Tava Karakamalavare Nakam Adbhuta Shringam Lalita Hiranyakashipo Tanubringa Keshavaduta Narahare Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Disha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare. Hiranyakashipu Tanubringa Navaduta Narahare Rupa Jagadisha Hare Jagadisha Hare Jaya Narsimha Narsimhadev, 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 Jaya Narsimhadev. Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Jaya Prahlad Maharaj. नरसिम्हा की, प्रहलाद महाराज की. महाप्रसादे गोविंदे, नमः ब्राह्मणी वैष्णवे, सल्पपुण्यवतन राजन, विश्वासो नैव जायते, शरीरानि विद्याज, जोड़न्द्रियता है कल, जीवे फैले विषय सागरे, माजवद्दिवाति, लोगो माय सदुर्मति, ताके जेटा कठिन संसारे, कृष्ण बर दयामय, गोरे बाय जीव जाय, स्वाप्रसाद मदेलो बाय, सयनामृतापौ, राधा कृष्ण गुण गो, प्रेमे डाको चैतन्य नताय, जनिमाय जनिदाय, जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य, प्रभु नित्यानंदा, श्री अद्वैत गदाधर, श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा. हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. महाप्रसादन की.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So on behalf of Srila Prabhupada and ISKCON Stoke, we welcome you all to our ISKCON Stoke temple. Today is a very auspicious day of Mahashivratri. Thank you very much for everyone to coming for our program today. Our festivities are going on. Today we are celebrating Shivratri, but in 2 weeks' time we'll be celebrating the appearance of the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki jai. So the Gaur Purnima, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's appearance is called Gaur Purnima. Actually it is the same day as Holi. Those who know the Holi, it is the same day as Holi. This year it is coming on 3rd of March, which is Tuesday. So because our temple programs are always on Sunday, so we're going to have a 2-day festival, one Sunday before and one Sunday after. So 1st of March, which is Sunday, we'll be having a class, and mostly our theme will be on developing our consciousness to welcome Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So that will be on the 1st of March, and again on the 8th of March we'll have the follow-up program. So please do come both these days. You will not miss out, anything. You will miss out if you just do one. So the 1st of March and 8th of March is 2 days. We'll have the Gaur Purnima celebration. Otherwise our programs are every Sunday, 12 to 2. Then we have a program on every Wednesday as well. Those who cannot come on Wednesday, they can come on Wednesday evening. The program starts at 7:30, where we discuss Srimad Bhagavatam stories. Today we discussed quite a few stories, but those stories we discuss them in detail. So this is all about stories of Srimad Bhagavatam. So every Wednesday, 7:30, we meet here in the temple. We'd like to welcome all our new guests who has come for the first time or after a long time. Anybody has come for the first time, please raise your hand. Hare Krishna. Jai Ho. Anybody else? Yeah. If you're not feeling shy, would you like to introduce yourself to our temple? Where are you from? What's your name? What do you do if you're not feeling shy? Okay, Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhuji. What's your name, Prabhu? Aditya. Jai Ho. Please welcome Aditya Prabhu and family by loudly chanting Haribo, Haribo, Haribo. Anybody else? Jai. Wonderful, wonderful. Welcome, Mataji. What's your name, Mataji, again? Your name? Sajita. Please welcome Sajita Mataji as well, Mataji. Haribo, Haribo, Haribo. You as well, Mataji, first time? Yeah. Would you like to introduce yourself?
My name is Radha, and I am from Madhya Pradesh.
Madhya Pradesh, Jai Ho.
I live in
Crew, okay. Welcome, please also welcome Mataji by 3 times loudly chanting Haribo, Haribo, Haribo. We're very grateful you have come to our temple today. May you come all the Sundays we are here. We'll be happy to welcome in our family. If you're not part of a WhatsApp group, you can scan the QR code on the door. You can be part of a WhatsApp group and you'll get all the information of our temple activities. If you want to know more about temple activities, either you can approach myself or Sesasharam, please raise your hand. You can approach him or Sita Mataji, raise your hand. She will give you, both of them will give you some nice information about our temple. Once again, thank you very much. Now, we all know we have a cake in front of here. So what do we do when we have a cake in front of us? We cut it. But it requires a special person to cut it. And that special person should have a birthday on that day. Shivji, Haribo. We don't need the knife, we need a trishul. So, our dear Kamalika, she is celebrating her birthday. Kamalika, you want to come in front? In fact, Anil Prabhu and Mataji, please come in front. So Kamalika, you all know, she is so wonderfully being raised by his father and mother in a very proper Vaishnava way. Kamalika, she knows many of the shlokas of Bhagavad-Gita by heart. And, she is very joyfully, taking up Krishna consciousness, wonderful in the guidance of his mother and father, her mother and father. So it's our good fortune that we all come together and celebrate the birthdays of the upcoming devotees. These children, right from their beginning, they are raised with the sound of the holy name. We do not know how much service they're going to do in the future. So we might be here, we might not be there, but they'll continue our service, and carry forward our services. Kamalika, I want to speak something?
Bahunam janmanamante gnanavamnam prapadyate vasudevah sarvameti samahatma sudurlabah. 52. Nama prakasha sarvasya yogamaya samavritah mudoyam nabhijanati lokomam ajamavyayam.
Haribo. You can ask any number, Prabhu. She will tell.
1 to 53 something.
1 to 53?
In 108
52,
slokas.
52.
Whichever number you like.
Whichever.
But,
49. Namam dushkrite no muda prapadyante naradama mayaya pahrito jnanam ashurambhava ashrita.
very fortunate. She is, that Thank you very much, Kamalika.
ఇచ్చేసి నో
Hare Krishna, Hare Bol. Hey, chalo, no, Jai. Hare Krishna. Now you cut cake. Hare. Hare Krishna. So, let's chant very wonderful Hare Krishna for her, and then Prabhuji Kamalika, you can cut the cake and then you can offer it to Prabhupada. That one, yeah? Hare Krishna to you, Hare Krishna to you, Hare Krishna dear Kamalika, Hare Krishna to you. May you never take birth again. May you never take birth again. May you never take birth again. Hare Krishna to you. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Everybody, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. Jai Shri Prabhupada ki Jai. So please give your blessings to Kamalika, that may she becomes a very shining example devotee for all of us to follow. Hare Krishna. Now prasadam is ready, being served upstairs. We'll make your way upstairs. If it is no space in the prasadam room to sit down, you can come here and take prasadam in the temple hall as well. Hare Krishna, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai.